Hey guys, it's Nicholas Armistead with the Real Broker LLC. Want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Foundation First podcast. We have a very special guest today, Miss.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Melinda with Holland Homes.
You excited?
I am. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm sure as we get in.
What you nervous? Girl, you great at what you do.
I am.
You great with people. Why are you nervous?
Maybe it's the setting. We're gonna say that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so man, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where are you from? Where'd you grow up? How did you get into the real estate? Just tell us a little about yourself so the people know a little bit about you.
Yes, everybody. So I am Melinda. I recently moved to the Auburn area from Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
So I am a military brat. So
Okay.
I was born in Germany and I have lived everywhere pretty much in between.
Okay.
So I say I'm from Georgia. I went to high school in Hogansville, Georgia.
Okay.
A few people know a little bit about Hogansville. It's a small little town, but we coming up too. So I say I'm a Georgia girl. That's where I spent majority of my time. I got into real estate, I'll say maybe about 6 years ago.
Okay.
6 or 7 years I've been in the business. I started off in property management and kind of just wanted to open up some more doors, figure out a way to kind of be in the same lifestyle, but make a little bit more income. And so I just was kind of thinking, what can I do next? And real estate popped in mind, and it was not an easy journey.
Yeah.
I took my real estate exam 4 times.
Okay.
So I am here to tell everybody, it does not matter how many times it takes you to take the test. Take it until you pass.
Yeah.
I am
100%.
7 years in, and it took me 4 times and probably a year and a half to pass it, just with life going on and starting and stopping. I did a 2-week cram course, and so I did the whole class in 2 weeks, passed the class with no problem. And life hit, and it took me 4 times, but I'm here to tell you that it don't matter if it takes you 4 times or 10 times, or if you could be one of the lucky few and pass it on the first time.
Yeah.
It's still some opportunity out there. So that is pretty much like the one thing that I tell anybody who's interested in getting into real estate is don't worry about how long it takes you to take the class or how many times it takes you to pass the test. Just keep at it.
Stick with it.
Yeah.
100%. Sure. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I didn't even get to the state test. I passed my course final 8 times. Before
8 times?
Yeah, before I even got to the state test.
Why did you take it 8 times?
So I did an online course.
Oh, okay.
And it had to be proctored online at the library.
Oh, okay.
So it took me 8 times to pass it.
Okay.
So when I did pass it, like everybody at the library was like excited. They're like, yeah, you finally got it done.
They can get their computer back. Yeah. They was tired of you taking their computer up every Saturday.
Yeah. Everybody at the library was so excited because they got tired of proctoring me.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So we just was pretty transparent.
Yeah.
It took him 8 to pass the class.
Yeah,
and me to do.
I passed 8 tests the first time, but I tell people like I failed 4 though.
Yeah.
Because it took me so many times to pass the actual course to when I got to ready to take the state test, I knew it because I failed so many times.
Yeah.
So
you had it memorized.
Yeah.
Me too.
So man, so you've been in the industry a while. I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot through your journey of being in real estate, being with new construction, being with doing residential resales, and you're back in new construction.
I am.
So, man, so tell us a little bit about that. You said you got into real estate to open more doors. No pun intended.
it worked out.
Yeah. Well, man, just tell us what do you love about real estate? What do you love about being in real estate?
I'll say the one thing that I love the most is helping people reach a goal that a lot of people don't think is obtainable. And just being able to walk people through a journey and be a part of that and to be an actual resource. And that is what I call myself, is a resource officer. And that is what I really want to do, is I want to provide you an exceptional experience and provide you with the resources and not have it be so uptight. I want you to have a good time and really unlock something for your legacy. And that's what home ownership is about. It's not about the actual person who's buying the house, but it really opens up doors for your whole family. And you don't realize how just owning a house can shift a whole family dynamic. And how one person in a family buying a house, how you can become the bank for your whole family. And it may take a few years to be able to get there, but when somebody needs some money, you don't have to go to the bank. You can refinance your house and pull out some equity. And it just starts off with generational wealth. And one thing that owning a house does is it shifts your mind frame. And that is the most important part of starting a legacy, is shifting your mind frame and knowing that you can do it. And it only takes one yes to let those around you know that you can do it too. And so that is the thing that I love the most, is helping people build a legacy for their family.
I always say something like, when it comes to real estate, it's never a no, it's just win.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people say, you know, man, I can't afford a house. I'll never be able to afford a house. It's not, there's no, it's just maybe just not right now. We might have to put you in the plan to, you know, where you have to work on your credit or save up some money, or even just talk to the right person, or talk to the right, contact your local resource officer.
Yes, definitely.
So, and that's good. I like that. I like that. So with you being in new construction, I think there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of things that a lot of buyers don't really know when it comes to new construction. So what are some things when it comes to new construction that you feel like a lot of buyers miss, or a lot of misconceptions that they may have?
I'll say the number one misconception with new construction is it obtainable for me? I think when people think of new construction, they think of it as a long, hard process. They think of it as you have to have exceptional credit, or you have to have a lot of money. But one thing that I'll tell you about new construction is it sets your legacy up even more, because you're getting a fresh, new, clean slate. And the builder is able to be competitive in ways that sellers are not. So we are able to give you money towards your closing costs, and everything is brand new. So you don't have to worry about moving in your house and 2 years later your HVAC system going out. You don't have to worry about, you know, major plumbing stuff and things like that. You're coming with a warranty, and you're getting a brand new house that if your roof can last 15 years, you're at day number 1 of 15. Whereas if you're buying a resale and it's 6 or 7 years old, then you're 6 or 7 years into that roof. So just knowing that anybody could do it. And a lot of things that people don't think about is, when you're doing a new construction, you don't have to have everything in 30 days. We're not looking for you to close. So say if it takes you 6 months because you got the credit, but you don't have the money set aside, then we can put you on a house that'll close in 6 months. And then 6 months from then, you've saved, you put yourself on a track plan, and you're ready to go. And that's one thing that I think people don't realize, is that it's so many ways, so many avenues, so much resources and a lot of money that people don't think that is on the table. It is. I mean, oftentimes, most times we're giving out $10, $15, $20,000. It's going to be hard to be able to get that from a seller right now. We have competitive interest rates that you won't be able to find anywhere else, just using our preferred lenders. So I tell everybody to give new construction a chance. And just really see how it'll change your life, and it will. The builder is driving up the prices for you. So whatever you buy your house at 2 years from now, that exact same floor plan is guaranteed to be $20,000 or $30,000 more.
Yep. That's good. One thing I always do with my clients is always tell, you know, any new leads or anybody that's thinking about purchasing a home is, you know, I don't care if you're a year out, 6 months out, always come talk to us first, because my thing is, I might be a year out, but my thing is, you might actually have a new construction option to where, hey, a house might be done in 6 months, your lease might be done in 6 months. So now we got a perfect storm of, well, hey, even if I do need to save up a little bit more money or whatever that may be, we have time and we're not waiting on anything. You already have your house picked out and everything, and we're just waiting on to get done. So actually, there are a lot of clients that I actually strategize around new construction because of that. So, but no, great point.
Yes, and one thing that I tell people is, it's hard to strategize by yourself.
Yes.
So even if you don't know if you're ready to buy and you're just kind of entertaining the idea, you can always reach out to us and just say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. I don't even know if I'm ready. And there's no pressure. I think sometimes when people think, well, I don't want to reach out to an agent and waste their time, I can tell you that it will be no agent that you can reach out to that I would personally recommend that would feel like you wasted their time if you come and you just say, hey, I'm just trying to figure out where I am. That way you have a track plan to know you can't reach a goal that you haven't even set yet.
That's true.
And you definitely can't reach it if you don't have any steps in place to be able to reach that. So that's one thing that I would tell everybody is never try to do life alone. That is my motto, is life is not meant to be done alone at all. And I mean, that's a real life tip. Not even just talking about buying a house, is we were never designed to do everything by ourselves. So when it comes to the home buying process, don't try to say where I want to get to a certain point, then I want to reach out to somebody. As soon as the thought enters your mind, reach out to somebody and sit down with somebody that you can trust and come up with a plan. But I tell everybody, reach out to a professional.
Yep.
It's good to talk to family and friends and get a little bit of advice and maybe get it boost started. But when you're really wanting some genuine information that's really based on what the market says, the process that needs to be followed, you want to reach out to a professional.
Yep.
And that way you can sit down with somebody, come up with a plan, and just really start from there. So that's my tip of the day. Okay. Don't do life alone.
Okay. Melinda, the life coach. You can contact her at 3.
Come on now. Hey, you know the market. No, so I'm doing a little bit of side hustles too. So the motivator, I say resource officer. I'm a motivational coach too. Contact me below.
I love it. But that's good though. That's really good. And because you gotta think about it. A lot of people, if they've never done this before, if they've never bought a home before, they're reaching to the people that's closest to them. And sometimes the advice they give them might not be the best advice. Yeah. And so I always tell people, it's okay to get advice from people, but my thing is just make sure that you just check their receipts. Because my thing is, you want to make sure that the advice that you're getting from someone have the receipts to support what they're giving you.
Yes.
So even if you have a family member or whatever, man, still reach out to a professional because they have a job for a reason. Like they do this every single day. Yep. So that's good advice.
Trust but verify.
Trust but verify.
With everything.
That. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you tell someone? What would you tell someone? Say, hey, Melinda, I'm thinking about buying a home. I don't know if I can really buy a home. What should be my first steps? What would you tell them?
I would say your very first steps is going to be taking a look at your credit. Your credit is going to be so important. And that is going to be pretty much the number one thing that kind of holds a lot of people back is their credit. And the thing about credit is credit can be fixed. It does not matter. You can come with a 205 credit score. Now, you ain't going to be able to buy nothing today. I'll tell you that. Okay. But you can buy something. Yeah. But you can.
Yeah.
You can definitely buy something. And I tell everybody, I think when we think about credit scores and we know that we have credit challenges, we shy away from it. And we are too embarrassed and we don't want anybody to see or kind of know. And then it's like, well, let me see what I can do on my own and try to get it to a certain point before I show it to somebody. I'll tell you that any successful person once battled something. So whether it was credit, whether it was finances, whether it was family dynamics, everybody has something that they have struggled and overcame, and now they're successful. So don't let credit or where you start off back you into a corner where you feel like, okay, where I want to figure this part out first, and then I'll bring it to you. I tell everybody, come to me just as you are, because I'm not perfect. I dress up and I look real good sometimes. And I said sometimes, because every day ain't a good day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it get a little messy.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that it doesn't matter where you start. You just got to start.
Yeah.
That's it. If you just start. And it doesn't matter. Like I said, a 205. It is small strategic steps that you can take that can have your credit at a 750 before you know it.
Yep.
But if you don't know what those credit tips are, what those strategic plans of actions are, then you can't take it. And so never be embarrassed about where you are. Never, ever. Never feel like you're too late or you're behind, because it buying a house doesn't have an age on it. Some people buy a house when they're 18. Some people don't get the opportunity until they're 56.
I actually had a client that bought their first house at 85.
At 85.
At 85.
And that's amazing.
So I just, nah, wow, that's crazy. So now that we're talking about this, that young lady that bought her house at 85, she bought her house at 85 3 years ago. Literally yesterday, because of what she did, her granddaughter, who now is 24, just put in an application to buy her house.
And you see what I remember at the beginning where we talked about changing family dynamics?
Yep, because she saw her grandmother do it. She's like, I can do this too.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the shift of the mind frame that it starts. And you think it's just buying a house, but it's so much more than that. It's being able to leverage assets when your family needs something. It is showing the younger generation, like she was at 24. So what took her grandmother 85 years to figure out and be able to do, now she's doing it at 24.
And 61 years earlier.
Yes. Now, when it's her children's time and the generation after her, look at how much of that gap that her family closed in just by her grandmother saying, her grandmother could have said, hey, I'm 85. I can rent for the rest.
So what's even crazier about that situation was she actually thought, because wrong information, right intent, she actually thought that she was buying where she was at. This is what I mean. She was actually she was living somewhere for 20 years, and she thought she was renting to own.
Oh my.
So she was renting to own for 20 years.
Oh my.
And then literally she got a letter in the mail and said that she got to be out in 60 days because the house is finna foreclose.
Oh my.
So the person that she was paying to rent to own wasn't paying the money. Wasn't even paying the money. So, and that's why I tell people, like, man, like that story really stuck with me. It was like, man, can you imagine 20 years thinking you finna own something, and then in a blink of an eye, like, you got to get out. Those 20 years that you put all that money and investment in is gone.
Nothing.
But there's always the other side of the coin, to where now she's in a beautiful home. She has a screen back porch. She hosts all Thanksgivings and Christmas there now.
I'm sure.
So I mean, but like those 20 years, it sucked. But my thing is, but where she's at right now, I feel like she is at peace and she's the happiest she's ever been.
And she changed her family dynamic.
Yes, she did.
And the proof shows.
Yep.
By her granddaughter reaching out to you and wanting to start the process. And so that's just another real life example of it doesn't matter what age you start.
Nope.
So don't feel like, okay, well, I'm in my 30s. I'll just rent a few more years. Or if I'm in my 50s, it's no age limit. And it's not too early to start, and it's never too late to start.
That's right. You ain't preaching today, girl.
Hey, come on now. That's another one.
Well, is there any other, we're getting ready to wrap up here. Is there any other last minute tips or any advice that you want to give anybody that is watching this podcast that just wants to know more about buying a home, or any last words you would give them?
I would say advice. I start off with advice to agents is I would say whatever you do, do it with the best intentions.
Mm-hmm.
And always make sure that you are doing it with the best integrity, because when people reach out to realtors, they are looking for actual help.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know exactly what to do or how to do it, which is why they have reached out to us. So I just encourage all realtors to actually be a resource and to really take pride in every aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's answering the phone for another real estate agent, whether that's just showing yourself in the best light when you're out in public. I mean, it's just the small things that helps us set apart. And I think all agents being good makes it better for every agent, because your clients may not be my client, but if your clients see me somewhere and I'm not upholding the realtor standards, it kind of puts a taste in people's mouth about all realtors. So I would just say, do it, have fun, and just do it to the best of your ability. And just for anybody that's thinking about buying a house, don't let anything stop you. Absolutely nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Go to whatever lengths for whatever amount of time and knock on that door until it opens.
I love that.
Don't let anything stop you. Not money, not finances, not the market, not anything that's going on. Absolutely nothing at all. If you know you want to buy a house, some people, I've worked with a gentleman one time, it took him 4 years. And he bought the house and he's fine. But he waited 4 years. So not everybody will have the story where everybody say, oh, I closed on my house in 30 days.
Yep.
That's amazing for those that can. But if you reach out to somebody and they say, hey, you're 6 months out, be just as proud as your story is the person who said they closed in 30 days.
Yeah.
Because you put in the sweat and the equity that it took to be able to wait those 6 months, because doing anything for more than 30 days is a headache. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're talking about like restoring something and working towards something, after about 30 days, it gets redundant.
Yeah.
You're just like, why am I even doing it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to do it. Like, you saying don't eat out for 6 months? You saying don't go to Starbucks for 6 months? Absolutely. If that means that can change the trajectory of your whole family. Don't quit. That's it.
All right. You heard it from Coach Melinda. Don't
quit.
Well, man, we appreciate you guys joining us.
Yes.
As always, thank you for joining watching the podcast. I'll make sure all Melinda's info is below, so you can reach out to her if you need any information when it comes to new construction. If you're looking to buy, sell in the Auburn, Opelika area. Are you licensed in Georgia still?
I am semi. Now, if I have somebody, I can reactivate them.
But even if you need something in Georgia as well, or hey, if you need life coaching advice, I'll make sure all her information is below.
Yes.
So until next time, man, I appreciate you guys. All right.
See ya.
Peace.